Okay, guys, hello. Welcome to Talking News. Please subscribe. Hit the like button right now so you don't forget. Also, do not forget to push that notification bell to get notifications. So, we're going over the Camille McKinney case, aka also known as CUPCAKEs. So, this is happening in the Birmingham, Alabama area. Anyways, I'll go over the greater details after I first cover the newest information we have right now. And it is about the suspects that the police told us that they arrested a few days back. So here's the woman we were hearing about. Her name is Derek Brown. She's 29 years old. And police suspect that she does have something to do with the disappearance of CUPCAKEs, but right now she's arrested for something totally separate, and it's another kidnapping charge. We don't have the details on that right now. And here is the other suspect. His name is Patrick Devon Stallworth. He's 39 years old. He's been arrested for 4 counts of obscene material of a person's under 17. And then 3 counts pretty much to distribute the obscene material. We have to be careful how we word it on YouTube, guys. Now, before I go over all the updates that I have for you guys, I want to start off by going over the entire story. I have some new footage and stuff for you. I'll play at the end of this. So CUPCAKEs was playing at, well, it was on October 12th of 2019. And she was at a birthday party with her mother and family. This was on the evening of October 12th, right? So it's what we do have is we do have some surveillance footage of her playing at that birthday party right before she disappeared. And after we go over this, I'm going to play that surveillance footage and we're going to talk about it on this video. So the area that she was in Tom Brown Village. Again, that's in Birmingham, Alabama, for those of you who are new to the story. So the last time she was seen, CUPCAKEs was playing outside the house. It was quite a distance away in this little open area. And she's caught on surveillance camera. Like I mentioned, we'll talk about it in a little bit. And that's around 7:24 p.m. October 12th. She is playing with another child that is about her age. We can't tell if it's a boy or girl, and we don't have any information right now on that. I don't anyways. And police also picked up this SUV on that surveillance camera. They seen the suspect get out of this car and walk over to the children. So according to police, one male approaches the children, walks completely by, and that's about 7:24 p.m. Then about 7:25, you see another male approach the children, and he walks off, and the 2 children walk off with him out of sight. Now, police are asking the public for their help because they're looking for that first male that just walked by the children, not the second guy that engaged with the children. So police at first didn't know much of anything, but later they figured out the SUV was identified to be a Toyota Sequoia, and they were able to determine, investigators say, that a black male got out of this Toyota SUV. The description of the female that they seen in the school in the car was light skin or white, but it doesn't look like that was the case. Now, shortly after this, investigators recover more footage of the person driving this SUV from a nearby Shell station, so it's a gas station. And according to the police, they suspect this is one of the men involved with CUPCAKE's disappearance. And if you look at this, these images, it's kind of hard to imagine how in the world somebody could be so cold. Now, shortly after she disappeared, police did put out an Amber Alert, and that went out Saturday and Sunday. The FBI also announced on October 13th that they would also be involved in the case of the missing 3-year-old. So it's actually October 14th, this is Monday, that the police announced that they locate this SUV. They actually find it. They don't see it on images. And they make a few arrests. Those arrests are made for Patrick Devon Stallworth, if I can spit it out, and Derek Arisha Brown. On October 16th, that's Wednesday, the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children announced that they will also assist looking for cupcakes. That same day, police were searching an apartment complex off a 2700 block of Jefferson Avenue in Birmingham, Alabama. There was a huge crowd during that search, and sadly, after 3 hours, going over 3 hours of searching, there was no sign of Camille anywhere. But somehow, the crowd, you could hear them cheer at one point where they felt the child was found, but it was another child. It wasn't her. And so there was a lot of false media stories coming out she was found. As the week went on, police and investigators continue, along with many volunteers from the community, to search the area she disappeared and the surrounding areas. On October 16th as well, police chief gives a press conference, and then he also offers the abductor a safe passage. He asked for him to just drop her off. In fact, the whole community, including an attorney, Eric Guster, say they give the abductor tons of opportunities. They really want to save this child and give this person an opportunity to be a hero instead of a criminal. The attorney is quoted saying, "Bring me the child, pay me $1, and I'm your lawyer at that point." Hopefully, whoever does have this child or might know where this child is, there's many ways that you don't even have to interact with those people and still at least be a hero for this child. I really hope that they're able to look into her eyes, and every time they look into those eyes, they're able to realize, say, hey, I have this choice and I'm going to make the right choice. Figure out that you control your life, not someone else. Now, her parents, Dominic McKinney and April Thomas, are definitely devastated. They really want their child to come back home into their arms, and especially you can see her father pleading, which I'm going to share a clip in just a second. He has a new interview he shared with the public. But first, I want to address the mother. So April Thomas, the mother of CUPCAKES, says that if you happen to see the child on the streets or somewhere, make sure that you call out to her, CUPCAKES. Her exact words were, don't call her Camille. She understands CUPCAKE. Sadly, what I'm seeing for comments and stuff during this time, which we don't need to worry about, but I do want to share the entire story here, is people are concerned whether or not April Thomas was a great mother during the time when CUPCAKES needed her most. I'm seeing it in my comments. I see it everywhere. I mean, they're angry with her, but I'm going to try to ask you guys to not be angry if you can until we can find the child. So right now, the reward keeps rising. It went from $8,000, and now last time I heard, I think it was up to $25,000. It could be more now. I'm not certain. And that's quite a bit of money. What could you do with that money if you had the answers? The investigators say all you got to do is come talk and you'll have the money shortly after. Okay, now let's go over this videotape after we watch this interview with her father, Dominic McKinney.
We just want the baby back. And I won't stop till I get this baby back. Anybody who know me know I'm not going to stop. I wouldn't be standing with y'all right now. I don't do this, but I really appreciate y'all. And I really need y'all help. And I really appreciate y'all for coming to talk to me. And I got faith that we're gonna find Cupcake. And Cupcake can come home safe. Cause I'm a dad and I'm gonna make sure she come home. And I appreciate the police, everybody for helping me. And y'all need me, y'all call me. Y'all just call me for anything and I'll keep y'all updated. That's all I got to say.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, once more, I want to post these two faces up here and show you guys, if you live in the Birmingham area, maybe you've seen something that day, maybe you recognize these guys from that day, you know, you might can help police locate this little girl. So take a hard look. Also, screenshot this, share it, or share this video. What I'm worried about is maybe, you know, when people do things like this, they have hiding areas. Like AJ did in the Mackenzie case. So, guys, just please, like I said, if you live in the Birmingham area, look through your phones, especially if you were at that party that day. She is such a darling, cute little girl, and I would just like to see her come home. I know everybody wants to see her come home. And the fact that people out there, and I realize what hard times are. I know what struggling is. But never have I ever thought about sacrificing a child for myself in order to get by. Who thinks this way? Why do they think this way? And why are they so disconnected to their fellow humans? And people are disconnecting more and more every day. That is scary, guys. So right now what I want to do is we're going to look over that video and go over some details. Okay, if you were in this area October 12th, pay close attention. So you can see here at 7:24 there is an individual male that walks by these children. He doesn't seem to engage with them. But a short time later, I'm going to play this whole thing for you guys so that you can see everything. You can see another guy walking up to the kids, talks to them, and then you see the kids walk off.
Children, and they're just playing in this area near the housing area. One male comes up and he sees the little children, and he goes on with them.
Just back up.
This is the male we're looking for. There are two males that appear in the video where the two children are playing. The first male will walk completely by. He looks at them, and it's the second male that comes up and engages the children. And so the first male who walks by in this video, he may have pertinent information that will help us. The gentleman right here. Through our investigation and through statements, we've pretty much been able to identify the two children and the second individual. And so what we're trying to do is to close the loop on the third individual in the video, who is the first one who walks by as the children are playing. It is after this, just a few minutes later, where we received the report of our missing 3-year-old child, better known as Cupcake. Okay, turn the lights back on, please.
Okay, guys, so you've seen that. So here, I'm plastering these faces back up here. Did you see these guys in that area that day? Do you know something? If you do, please call Crime Stoppers or 911. So again, it's kind of hard when you see them children out there playing alone not to be kind of mad at all the adults that were at that party, because you're thinking, my gosh, this was so preventable. I really cannot stress enough that parents today need to be more aware. Don't get too comfortable. I know we want to be comfortable, but sadly, you can't be. Not today's times, not with the people running the streets, with their greedy, their horrible, evil hearts out there. And then what's most shocking to me is, look, there is a woman here. Look at this woman. She is kidnapping children. That makes no sense to me. I mean, women, we are the protectors. What the hell is going on here? Things sure have changed. And I can't think of any reward in this world, $1 billion, would ever make me take a child and sell it out like these guys are doing. Now remember, guys, they already said the female suspect here has already been charged with kidnapping before. Of course, we don't have the background on that yet. I am working on it. I'm supposed to be taking a break, but I'm sure this coming up week we're going to probably get quite a bit of new information on these two. So, and this is for Bernadette out there, because I know she was wanting to see these pictures. She's like, where are you seeing these pictures at? So I got this done for you, Bernadette, Queen, my girl. And hopefully, guys, we can find this child. That's the most important thing right now. And I'm about to go get a shower, guys. I'm exhausted. And this stuff, I mean, doing as many stories that I've done in a small time frame that I have, it can play a mental role. It can exhaust you. So I'm going to go and relax some. I'm hoping that this video will be doing its job while I'm relaxing and getting